And welcome back. Today we have Susan Gordon from the Shelby County Arts Council to tell us about an upcoming event featuring the life of cowboys in the Wild, Wild West. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Great. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your Cowboy Day and your gallery exhibit.
So we have two events going on this weekend. One is our quilt exhibit featuring quilts, antique quilts, modern quilts. We have actually a quilt by the Alabama's First Lady, Diane Biltley, featured in our gallery. We also have a Geesbin quilt, and we have a bunch of quilts made by some local quilters in Columbiana on exhibit as well.
Tell us about this one real quick, because a lot of work goes into these quilts.
It does. So this is a cowboy-themed quilt, and it was handmade. Most of our quilts are either vintage or antique, which means 100 years old or older. And so this quilt was hand-stitched, as you can see, and in a traditional style of quilting.
I like that.
So our opening reception is on Friday night from 5:30 to 7 in Columbiana.
Seems like the art of quilting has become a lost art for a lot of us because we think of previous generations doing it. I know I have one from that my nanny made for me a long, long time ago, but it's like people really don't do that anymore.
Right. It is kind of a lost art. So that's why we feel it's important to have this quilt exhibit in our gallery.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit more about the Cowboy Parade.
So Saturday we are having a Blue Light Special Art Show during Columbiana's 4th annual Cowboy Day. Okay. And about 3,000 or 4,000 people come in and bring their horses, and they have a parade. It is super fun. So we are going to be having a huge tent with lots of handmade art for sale by local artist members.
Awesome. So you can go and see the cowboys and then go and look at art that may be themed.
Yes, and we have kids activities as well. We're going to be having water guns filled with paint. They're going to be shooting paint onto canvas.
That sounds like fun. So do they get to keep that art?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Now tell us about some of the vendors that are going to be there. You have some of their items here?
Yes. So we're going to have handmade pottery made by Shelby County Arts Council instructors and students. We're going to have paintings made by Shelby County Arts Council students and artist members. We're going to have glassware and jewelry. So we'll have a bunch of different things, something for everybody, and a great opportunity to get that last-minute Valentine's Day gift.
Now tell me a little bit about this pottery here.
So that's stoneware, and it's handmade, hand-rolled, and glazed to a high fire. And it's actually a vase and doubles as a wine chiller. Oh,
so you could put some roses in there for Thursday.
Absolutely. Yes.
And then for your romantic dinner, maybe later on after the roses have, had their time, you use it as a wine chiller.
Exactly. Some champagne.
Awesome. Awesome. So, once again, tell us when and where and how people can get involved.
Okay, so it's at the Shelby County Arts Council in Columbiana. And the Friday night exhibit is from 5:30 to 7 in our gallery, which is on Mildred Street. And then Cowboy Day events are in downtown Columbiana on our property at the corner of College and Mill Street.
Okay. And if you have children who love cowboys, want to go and shoot some water guns filled with paint, you should take them to this event. The parade sounds like a lot of fun, too.
Oh, yeah. It's super fun. Lots of people.
It's always good to see you.
Yes, you too.
And straight ahead on Talk of Alabama, it's Heart Month. Are you being heart healthy? We'll speak